you have this little piece here, and we'll get a close-up on this one. And it's the same thing again that we've seen repeatedly and also shows itself in the Egyptian hieroglyphics. And that is this little person with this cone-shaped head. This pops up all over the world, and this particular artifact is part of a group from
Central America. A farmer found in a cave 3,000 artifacts. 2,500 are stone-made and carvings in stones. The smallest one is like a medallion and up to 50 centimeters size. And around 500 pieces are made out of kaolin. Kaolin is a material which normally is used to make porcelain. You cannot carve it, you must put it into a form to get this piece, for example.
So it has to be poured into a mold.
In a mold. So, but what does it mean? You need the negative form, you need the molding form, and then you can make it. And first of all, you must be a real good artist to be able to make such pieces.
Oh, these are amazing pieces.
That's number one. And here you have, for example, a complete elongated skull, and this looks exactly like some of the skulls from Ica in Peru. That's very close to the Nazca lines. So it's very strange, and therefore I would be really interested in doing a DNA analysis on some of these skulls. Second, to make 500 pieces, that means you must make 500 negative molding forms, and then the molding form itself.
Because you wouldn't be able to reuse the mold.
And then you just make, out of each one, you make only one piece. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. Then we did specific weight checking in Vienna, and we had to put this piece, which you hold now in your hand, we had to put it into the water for the specific weight test. And when I got it back and it was wet, I tried to move a little bit from the patina. As you can see here, this, the patina, was easy to remove. So I was very much surprised, and I thought, oh, this is a fraud, because usually if you have an artifact with such a patina and you put it into the water and you take it out, you cannot remove the patina that easy, because it connects with the original material, the patina. So I talked with a physicist about this, and he explained me that on this material the patina cannot connect to the original material through the
because of the nature of the ceramic?
Right, the nature of this material.
Yes,
So he explained, of course, in 100, in 500, in 1,000 years, it's getting a patina, but comparing with other material, the patina would not be able to connect completely with the original material, and that's why it is very simple that you can remove the patina, even it's very old, from this piece is very easy. But again, I was personally, I was surprised, and I thought, this is a fraud, because why you can remove the patina that easy? But if you talk with really good scientists, sometimes you get a good explanation.
Well, these are in such incredibly good condition.
Yeah.
When you said they were found, were they found more or less as a collection or a pile, or were they in the earth?
No, they were stored in a cave.
In a cave, stored in a cave, because
and the cave was closed.
Okay, so I don't know if, I mean, certainly no one's going to take a hammer to them, but they're very lightweight, actually.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a type of a clay of some kind, but it's not clay.
It's not clay.
And they have no idea where these little cone-head people came from. These
No.
little figures.
Yeah, but there are,
I mean,
in this collection, there are many different types of
Okay.
cone heads, of elongated heads, of different eyes and everything. So that means it looks like a collection of really different type of humans or whatsoever.
And so it could be humans, it could be non-humans. I mean, you get a lot of the big eyes and the cone heads and the
Yeah.
things that we typically see when people have depicted aliens, either through their own experiences or when they found other artwork. Certainly a lot of other artwork exists throughout the world.
But the problem with these pieces is that there are some pieces with so perfect end carvings, even in stone,
Yes.
with sun eruptions, showing also black holes, wormholes, and such thing. So it's very hard to approve the authenticity of these pieces because they are too good.
They're too good. You
And this
don't know
is
what
the
culture
problem.
they came from. And yet, at the same time, there is no, as you say, there's no indication that they're fraudulent.
No.
And this is interesting. I mean, trying to ascertain what just this one piece means, you have the side of the face of a sharp-toothed creature of some kind, and on the inside of the mouth is the face of a human being, being embedded or housed within another being. And then it looks like technology, like a spaceship even. Like
Yeah.
it can be a spaceship very
Definitely,
easily.
yeah.
I mean, this elliptical part, it seems like we're getting very, very close as
It
a
looks like.
species to starting to see a very interesting human path
Yeah.
emerge.
And especially I was very surprised when I received the first photos from this collection, because I always said I would not talk about aliens and flying saucers and everything as long as I do not have any approval.
Yes.
But when I received 500 and more photos from this collection, some of them different kind of stones in carvings, some of them like these pieces here from different material, then you really start thinking, what is this really? And as I said before, the end carvings are sometimes so precisely and so perfect, I would say too good for the scientists, that they would never believe it and accept it as original artifacts.
And we were talking off camera, and you said some of these even show beings that have helmets on.
Yes, you can even see that there is a kind of glass closed, the helmet
Like to
with
protect them
glass.
from the atmosphere, like we
And
would
you
use
see,
a diving
you
suit.
see very huge, big eyes sometimes, and even inside of a UFO, and some have the form of flying saucers, and you can even see some persons looking out from some windows around. So they are too good,
Yes.
and that would be the biggest problem. That I think it takes a long time until we can prove that these pieces are original and old. But for me, it would be an explanation where the Mayans in Central America did get their fantastic knowledge about astronomy, about mathematics, and they had the more precise calendar than we do in our days.